and I'm the primary lead practitioner for teaching and learning for a large trust up here, MPCAT. Yes, let's get into live modelling. So this is a reality that we all face, that knowing doing gap. How many times have we heard I get it, but I just don't know where to start, or the classic I know what good looks like, but I just can't do it myself. So that modeling is our bridge. It's connecting the knowledge to action. It's making that leap from knowing what to do to being able to actually do it, and crucially doing it with purpose. So live modeling is simple, but it's really powerful. It's about showing the process in real time, not just what to do, but how and why we do it. As we model, we make that thinking visible and audible, and that's the goal. Students aren't just watching something be created, they're watching that messy middle bit, the decisions, the rethinks, the hesitations, and this thinking out loud then gives the students that model for rehearsal themselves. And in doing that, it supports them in their memory, and over time, it builds that self-efficacy, because when they've seen it and they've heard it, they start to believe that they can do it. So what we're getting here is more than a show and tell, but that shared thinking that's in action. Whilst this is going on, underneath the surface, we've got that metacognitive awareness. So they're not just learning how to think, they're learning how to think, not just what to think. We're also making that success criteria visible and negotiable. So they've got that ability to see it unfold in front of them and adapt it in context where necessary. And finally, it goes beyond just imitation. They're not just copying something, but they're understanding it as well. So waggles, like we all know them, what a good one looks like, hold their place. But what you've got there is an imitation, and that can only take you so far. When we create a waggle live there and in the moment, we don't just show what good looks like, but we also show why it's good as well. We unpack the thinking that comes behind that, and that transforms just a model from something to mimic into something that we can take and make meaning from. So the model is the learning, not just the product that they produce at the end of it. So live model isn't just about getting that task done. It's about modeling why the task matters. We should be modeling to the pupil thinking, not just what's going to go onto the page, but where it goes in the heads. If our modeling focuses on task completion, we're missing a really key point. Instead, we need to center our thinking around that meaning making, so help them connect the what and the why. So when creating learning opportunities, we should be planning for the thinking that the children do, not just the product that they will produce. We're going to watch a short video of an ECT who's been working on this strategy. What I'd like you to do is just pay attention, not just to what's being said, but how that teacher brings that thinking to life. The power is in that metacognition being made visible. Hopefully this works.
One minute.
Okay,
30
so
seconds left.
what I'd like you to do to really take away from this is when we're live modeling, model that thinking process, model those mistakes and misconceptions that come up, and model making meaning. That's how we bridge that gap from I know it and I can do it. Thanks very much.